Hello everyone, welcome to Club Reaction to Man United 2, Rangers 1 here on Club at 22, the Rangers podcast. I am Scott Carney, I'm with Ali Pearson. Ali, that's a bit of a sore one, that.
it was a sore one to take for Rangers. The players we had in the park there can't end up. I mean, we've got young boys in the park there. It was.
You have James Stephanie at centre half.
And players out of position. It was a sore one to take, but I think in the cold light of day, you look back and you'll be proud of the performance they put in. And I think Rangers have put an extremely good performance in against two big English clubs, and not disgraced themselves at all.
I can't disagree. I know that being disappointed after a defeat doesn't really account to much. It doesn't really accumulate to points on the board. But Rangers are incredibly unlucky tonight. I think there's a few errors tonight that has led to Man United scoring. I think we held our own for a lot of the game. I really do. And I'm not being overly the top with it, but I do think you have to look at what the players that we ended that game with, like. It's unrecognisable to a Rangers team that we've watched this season, and yeah, it's a bit of a sore one to take. I'm not raging, I'm not angry, I'm not like throwing my toys at the pram about it, but the way that it happened is a sore one. It really is a sore one. Ali, we started with a starting 11 tonight that was no surprise really. Obviously Butland coming back in, I suppose we'll come to Butland, but I think if he was fit, he was always going to play. Apart from that, he named a team that we all thought he would.
Yeah, I mean, we've not got much to choose from, let's be honest about it. And the rumours of guys that might be leaving, guys like Matondo, looks like he's maybe going potentially. But yeah, that's why I said when I predicted our teams, I wouldn't be shocked if we picked all the same team we did. He's went with that team, no grumbles and anything about that. It suited Diamandi this game. I know Diamandi's had a wee bit of criticism this season, but this was a game for Diamandi for me. It was. But yeah, the team lineup was what we thought.
Yeah, talking to a Diamandi critic here, I don't know if Ali knows that I'm a Diamandi critic.
It suited that game, I think it would have.
Yeah, probably. But no, as I say, there was no real shocks in it. But the biggest shock was the fact that Barron seemed to have his shirt sleeves cut by a toddler. Maybe my son done it before he went to play. Don't know what that was about. Very weird. I know that's really stupid to pick up on, but I did pick up on it and I thought, why the hell was his sleeves being cut like that? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Rangers had the best chance at the opening exchanges, mate, we'll call it. A fantastic ball through by Igaman to Raskin. He couldn't get the ball from out his feet. He hits the goalkeeper with his attempt. It comes to Ridvan. Ridvan decides to kind of shoot instead of squaring it to Tierney. But there was a sign from the start that I thought, oh, we might get some success here.
Yeah, I mean, the first couple of minutes, Man United most of the ball, to be honest.
But I mean,
and then we started.
Again, most of the game, they were always going to have most of the ball. They were always going to.
As much as folks say Man United are a bit of a basket case of a club, they've got quality players.
Of course they do.
Let's not sugarcoat it.
Yeah.
And they spend millions. They play in the Premier League in England. They're not Diddy team, Man United.
No.
But I thought we grew into it, and that chance, Igaman, the boy's special. We keep talking about it. He's done it again tonight for me. Igaman, we'll talk about him, but it's a great ball from Tarasca. It just doesn't fall for him. You can see what he's trying to do. It just doesn't fall, and it was a good chance. And you're looking at it going, we're not going to get many chances in this game, and that's one we've let go by.
Yeah, and I think, bear with me here, Jack Butland in the first half I thought was terrific. I really did. I thought he kept us in the game.
2 big saves.
I thought he made really good saves when he did. I thought defensively Rangers were actually okay. We're always going to get caught out. Like, they've got guys like Garnacho and that in their team. You're going to get caught out at times. There's going to be a chance for these players with the money they're getting paid, the difference in quality. There will always be a chance for these guys to. We've just watched Dessers goal back there. We'll come to that. We'll come to Dessers goal. But there's always going to be chances for Man United to get in and about Rangers, and that was always going to be the case. But I thought Rangers were doing all right. And I say we got to half time at 0-0, and I thought, if you'd offered me at the start of the game, Ali, I would have took 0-0. Maybe, I don't want to say ride their luck. Ride their luck's probably a bit too harsh. I thought we managed to sustain them as much as we could. They have got quality within their team. They're always going to find their gaps. They're always going to take on players, beat players and create chances from themselves. But nothing each half time. I thought that's not bad going.
Yeah, I thought it was a fair result as well, to be honest. We had a couple of good chances, they had a couple of good chances. Their goal that got ruled out, I'll be honest.
Forgot about that, yeah.
I'll be honest, for me,
It's like it should probably be
that's
a
a
goal.
goal. It is a goal for me. If it was the other way around, I'd be absolutely raging.
I will agree.
I get there's rules in terms of VAR now. Popper was marginally fouled, if you want to say it, but it's a goal for me.
Yeah.
So for any Man United fans, or Celtic fans watching, yes, that was a goal for me. So I thought we got away with one there, but at half time, Carney, I thought, we've got in. I know Barron went down, and we thought, I wonder who's going to come out in the second half. But
Balogun as well.
And Balogun, but I thought 0-0 at half time at Old Trafford. I thought we're in with a chance, to be honest. We've kept it running the game.
Yeah. Obviously, going into half time, then we got into the second half. We made 2 changes. Bailey Rice and Ross McCausland come on for Balogun and Barron, which meant that Ridvan moved to right centre, right back. Tavier moved to right centre back. And obviously, Bailey Rice fell out in the middle, and McCausland went to the left hand side. And I seen it at first. I'm not going to lie, Ali. I went, what? What?
I've seen Tav play there, to be honest, before. I instantly knew when he was bringing them on what he was doing.
Yeah.
They're down to the bare bones of the back line, that's why I was harping on the other night about Fernandes. If the guy can't start, why are we bringing him in? The reason behind it was Balogun can't play 2 games in the trot. I think Balogun was injured in that challenge he did in the first half.
Quickly on Balogun, I'm really concerned about Balogun now. Because, I think his body's getting to the point now. Again, I might be overreacting to this, but I think his body's getting to the point now where it's going, I can't do this all the time. I can't do it anymore.
No, I've been saying it for 2 years now. Balogun was brought in 2 years ago as a 4th choice centre half.
Yeah.
A guy who fell in now and again when we were extremely short in the
back
line.
And we'd still all start him.
Yeah, and he's found himself for the 2nd season in the trot. He's one of our best centre halves, and that's down to recruitment, and that's what I said in January there, Carney, how they've not brought a guy in. And I know whoever they brought in at centre half couldn't have played tonight because of in terms of players, but if that Fernandes doesn't start, I knowNciala can play, but if Fernandes can't start against Dundee United, why have we brought him in? But it's a discussion for another day, to be honest, that one.
He won't start.
I know he will.
He won't start. I don't know why you're getting your hopes up, mate. He won't start. Rangers go behind. I have praised Jack Butland for his efforts, and I praise him for the entire 90 apart from this moment. Jack Butland makes an
John Wickens all over again,
horrendous error, mate. He punches the ball into the back of his own net. It kind of skips off his glove. It's poor. There's no other. I'm not going to disguise it. I'm not going to pretend that it isn't. It isn't a horrendous error because it is. I do think Butland was fine for the rest of the night. Don't get me wrong, but that's a horrific way to go behind.
It's a big moment for me. I'll be honest, and I'll say it right now. Jack Butland this season, I don't think he's been very good for Rangers. I think he's had these moments in him. I think he was extremely lucky against Steaua Bucharest when he played them with his mistake. I think he's got these mistakes in him this season. I don't know what it is, because when he first came in for Rangers, he was fantastic. I do agree, Carney, overall in the game, his shot stopping was good, but he should be doing that. He's a goalkeeper. That, for me, he's got to do better. Balls that come in our box, Carney, what is he, 6'3", 6'4"?
He's a big lad,
and he never commands the box for me. He's got to come and take these balls. We've just moaned about Liam Kelly not being able to do it, but he's not the same height as Jack Butland. He's been poor for me this season, Jack Butland, and I might get slaughtered in the comments for it, but I'll caveat it with saying I did think he was good tonight, but he's got moments in him that cost us, and tonight it cost us.
If as the game wore on after that, it felt like we were going to lose that game based on that goal alone, which would have been a really, really sore one to take. As if tonight wasn't sore enough on its own, that would have been, I think, a tough one to take. But yeah, look, it's a horrific error. It really is. It's terrible. And I agree with Ali. I think there's been too many times there's been question marks over Butland's performances, and that error that he's made there was a really sore one for us. It really was a sore one.
Maybe it's the back line in front of him, Carney, that we don't have any commanding centre halves.
Maybe.
That go and win balls and
maybe.
just put their head on it. But He's not been clever for me this season.
No, definitely not. I agree. I do agree. From then on, Tierney went down injured, and which is
You can go for bad to us.
which is a sore one. And again, it brings up the age-old question about Rangers and injuries and why we have so many. I think that's a fucking whole other discussion in itself. And we bring on Curtis. The manager tonight, for whatever reason, has decided to give youth a chance. I don't know where that's came from. I don't really know what it's all about. Not that I think there's a great deal of options on the bench. I would much rather have seen the youth get a chance than anybody else, but it was still a wee bit, that's a wee bit different, if that makes any sort of sense. And even Dessler's come on for Barami. Quickly, Barami, I've got real concerns of him, mate. Like, real concerns. He has no impact on any game that we're watching. No matter what level we're playing, I'm not seeing anything from him.
No, in the 10 for me, offers not. I thought he was anonymous the whole game. And he's a guy who spent £4 million on. He's got to show more. You're playing the midfield for me. Didn't he grab the game? You're playing a Rask and a Barron. For me, Barron, it's a level above him. This level to me, he's good domestically as a squad player. And you've got Barami, who you'd think would try and make things happen. He didn't. I thought he was, as I say, I thought he was anonymous, and he's been anonymous for weeks, for Rangers, months, let's be honest about it. He looks better on the left-hand side, and I know he does play there for Albania, but he looks better out there. And
which is a shock in itself, I suppose.
It's a crying shame, because we really missed, and I hate to say it, Scotia like us, we missed Haji tonight.
Yeah.
He's the one guy that would have maybe made us tick there, and Barami, for £4 million, he's got to do a lot more.
I couldn't agree more. Rangers didn't ride their luck as such, but Jack Butland still stepped up. He made a number of crucial saves when it was 1-0. And honestly, I didn't think there was going to be much more in it. I thought we're probably going to kind of peter out here, maybe finish 1-0. Kind of out of nowhere, a long ball over the top. Dessers does amazing to win the ball. He does amazing to win the ball under Maguire. He touches it, turns around with his left foot, buries it and puts it in the bottom corner. Mate, we are in fucking glory land. I couldn't believe that we'd done it. I think it's all too typical that it's Dessers the guy that gets us the goal, but at 1 each I was like, I can't believe we could get a draw out of this.
And he hit the post, I think 5 minutes before. It was offside.
He was very unlucky with that.
Yeah,
as
but
well.
this goal, I mean, Maguire, he's caught right under the ball. His touch, Dessers, is absolutely exquisite. Turns and buries it in the bottom
what a
corner.
goal, man. What a goal.
I mean, it's only Cyril Dessers can do that.
Only Dessers could do it, yeah.
And you're looking at each other going, what? I mean, because of what we've got in the park at this point, I mean, we've got boys in the park, guys that don't play in positions they should be playing, and he buries that, and it's 88 minutes, and I'm thinking, God, could we get out here with a 1 each? And it was a fantastic goal by Cyril Dessers, and we deserved something from it.
We thoroughly enjoyed it. That's all I'll say is we thoroughly enjoyed that goal. It was great.
Yeah.
Not too long after that though. Rangers
five minutes out of time,
Rangers are 2-1 behind.
He brought Leon King on as well.
Brought Leon King on, put him at right back, didn't put him at right centre half, which I think tells you the confidence levels that the manager has in terms of Leon King being a centre half for Rangers. He could have kept Tav there. The biggest credit I can give Tav is that I didn't notice Tav was the right centre half.
I thought he was good at
right
centre half.
I don't think you can really criticise him at all for that. But a ball into the box, Jeff Day's caught napping, absolutely sleeping towards the back post. Fernandez slips in, makes it 2-1. That's all she wrote. It's a sore one, Ali. Do I think Rangers deserved a draw? I think that's maybe debatable, but the way that it happened, it's always going to hurt.
The way it happens, last minute goals, of course it's a sore one. When you get back into the game, especially with the players we're in the park, can't it?
Exactly. It's like a fucking team, Rangers, it really is. I
mean, any Man United fans watching this, I know they'll probably say they started their team with a few youth players, but I mean, we were down to the bare bones there in terms of our squad. And to get to 1 each as a Rangers fan at that point, and where we're sitting in the Europa League, we're sitting quite nice, to be honest. You thought, Christ, are we going to get with a 1 each? But it was a sucker punch.
Yeah.
The major quality, the major problem tonight, Carney, for me is we lack quality. It's a glaring thing for me. We don't have the quality. Tierney for me was an outball for us. Igaman the same. as soon as Tierney went off, I thought we didn't have anything that'll make it stick. We have a severe lack of quality in the Rangers team. Yes, I love to see the young boys come on, but yeah, they did us proud. I'll say that, the boys that go in the park against a good Man United team, and they can hold their heads up high.
Yeah, I agree. I do agree. I think it's never nice to try and sit and remain positive about a defeat, but look at the team that we had on that pitch when we finished that game. To get a 2-1 at Old Trafford, you can't really grumble. Look at the player wages, the investment, the infrastructure, everything around that. I don't think that's too bad. I really don't think it's too bad to take. And yeah, look, it was a slow one to take at the time. Obviously, we're going down to 2-1. Individual errors probably cost us tonight, but that's the difference. It's the difference between Premier League, Scottish League, whatever. Rangers are still in a very good position and to progress in the playoffs, or be it going straight to the last 16. I think we'll probably need to win about 3-0 in the last game to be sure to get through to the last 16 kind of outright, but it wasn't to be tonight. It wasn't to be. It was a slow one to take, yes it was, but I think Rangers gave everything they probably could. I don't think there was much more that we could really ask for. I think there was a few players that maybe have question marks over them. Jeff Day, Barami, two for me that I thought didn't perform on the night, but the rest of them I can't be too overcritical, I really can't. Ali, we've made it through to the end of this podcast and we've not mentioned my man of the match. Robin Propper was absolutely outstanding tonight for Rangers.
I know, I want to say it's interviewed in the background there, but yeah, a guy I feared tonight, to be honest, and I thought he was very good. I thought he was excellent tonight, Robin Propper, and he's shown it in Europe though. Maybe he's just suited to European football, Robin Propper.
That's exactly it.
He's not
that
suited
is
to
exactly
the rough and ready of Scottish football.
Yeah, it's exactly it.
Floors.
Propper was great tonight.
Yeah, I thought he was very good. And I mean, our backline, look what it was. Look what the boys were in the park at the end. Aye, it's disappointing looking at it as a game because we get back into it. But ultimately, it's about getting into the next round and everything. And we're sitting in a very good position, Carney, and we've got something to play for next week when
USG come to town. Is Propper your man of the match?
Yes, he's my man of the match.
100%. Honestly, I know I knew that, but I thought he was great tonight. I thought he was part of the reason that the scoreline stayed the way that it did. So look, not the result we all maybe wanted tonight. I think Rangers gave a good account of themselves, don't get me wrong. It's just a bit of a sucker blow the way that it happened. But we're still in a good position. As you say, 3 points, a decent win next week should see us just fine. Thanks very much, mate.
No problem.
That's
films in the background.
My video will get banned on YouTube now.
I know. It's a sore one. It's kind of the story of our season. This season, in terms of what happens to us, it's a sore one, Carney. But in terms of where we are in the Europa League, as I said before, we're still there. We're sitting in a good position. I think we need a point to maybe guarantee last 32, but we've got a chance of last 16. So it's there for Rangers next week, and I'll look forward to it.
Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night. I think it's just Ross and I tomorrow night for Club Live. So I'll speak to you then as we look ahead to which will almost be certainly a disappointing game against Dundee United on Sunday. Well, depending on the fact that like this storm's coming in, so they might not even get home. And when they go home, they might not travel home tonight. They'll travel home tonight, yeah, what am I talking about? Batten down the hatches, everybody. Storm, what the fuck's the name of it? Storm what?
Oh, I'm not sure.
No.
It's a red alert. Anyway.
Storm something's coming. Everybody's off work tomorrow, so enjoy it. Look, wasn't he be tonight, but I'm not too downhearted. I'm just a wee bit sore with the way the things panned out. Such is life, I suppose, but I say we've still got a chance to beat USG, and I think we'll be alright from there on in. So, yeah, that'll do. We'll speak to you tomorrow night. We are Club at 22, the Rangers podcast. Cheers, everybody.